Yes.
What's your stream?
Oh.
But because I just start.
Okay. I've just put a join request in, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Forgot that
Are
I
you
have to
minutes
accept
late?
the invite.
There we go. Okay, right, cool. I think I'm in. Yes, I'm in.
Yes. Hacker voice. I'm in.
Right, I'm in. I'm in. Nice.
Throw me some numbers.
Right. So,
Yeah.
those that are on, where is it? Whose stream are we? Who said the stream thing then? My bad.
It was Hamm.
Ham. Okay. So is it Ham your stream? So for those that don't know on your end of the things, as to what's actually going on here, yeah. So we're playing Colin Mcrae Rally 2005 on the N-Gage. More particularly, we're doing the Novice Championship, and yeah, it's basically CMR2 but on the mobile, and it's not the Game Boy Advance version. It's actually the PS1 version with CMR 2005 cars, to put it blunt, without the super special stages as well. So yeah, and also some cuts work and some don't. So yeah. That's kind of how I explain it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Lovely
hopefully...
layout, Viper, by the way. I'm really into it.
I literally just like, I'll just slot it in the middle of my 4x3
I mean, yeah, I also had no idea how to fit it, but I just like
I need to look.
slapped it, and it works, I guess.
My mic was muted that whole time.
Man.
Well, my viewers were probably wondering what the hell this weird person was doing, just like talking out of nowhere with no context from me. But I guess that's what muting your microphone does to a person.
Viper, you could switch places, like switch game with live split on your layout. It would fit better.
Yeah.
I'd be alright. I can leave it at that. People can see the game. It's fine.
All right then. I think it's probably easier for me to like switch to the main view on my like stream.
Let me just get the game.
Is it working correctly? Yes, it is working correctly. I'll turn down the game itself a little bit so that the viewers can hear the banner a lot better, I guess. By the way, I told this to everyone but Viber, but because he wasn't there. But I must admit that I did actually do a intermediate run of this before, so I'm not going in completely blind. So to make up for that, considering that everyone else is pretty much going in like somewhat semi-blind, I'm not going to use the Medicar. Like, I'm not going to use the Zara. I'll maybe use like the Impreza or something.
I wonder how mine doesn't seem to want to pick the game up properly. I don't know why. 1 minute it wants to work, no it doesn't. Hang on, I think I've got an idea.
Okay.
Where the hell's it gone?
Okay, so a question to every racer. Do you have your controls set up the way you want them?
I do have my controls set up the way I want them. Oh, and if you don't mind, can I like do a very quick test to make sure everything is working the way the way I kind of want it to work?
Yeah.
Because I think it's for me. I am kind of like holding it together on like fucking straw.
Just make sure. I'm just going quick. Oh Christ!
I'm very struggling with typing in the name of the driver.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking struggle with that.
Yeah.
Because I have my my numeric my numeric buttons are rebinded to fucking everything else.
You know what?
Okay, so
I have 7
my driver is
bounds to
called
A.
C-E-E-E-E-E. It's fine enough.
Yeah, I will try my best to actually name myself Zol.
Let's just try. Yeah, that works.
Anyway, so
Okay.
when does like time start?
I will.
Crossing the finish line, I'd say.
No, when it starts, not stops, right?
Oh, start.
Because
okay.
Hang on, let me just double check.
You go into rally, go into championship, new game, novice, select your profile, car, and it starts when you select your transmission. I'm gonna go with manual because it just feels more organic for me to use both hands while playing and not only the right hand to drive. So I'm gonna do a manual.
I'm gonna see if there is anyone watching it if they're wondering what the hell's even happening.
Do you know what? I'm gonna use the Subaru for a change.
What's your channel?
Well, I mean,
It's the Hammerson Mandarin thingy.
I'm on the automatic screen.
But in order for the run to count, to be legitimate, you need to show every single selection you make, I think.
Ah,
It's like
right. That's all on the stream.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fine actually.
All right.
Yeah, mine's. Let me just make sure. Alright.
Kusek, do you know when the time starts?
Yes.
Okay, do you have your controls set up?
I do have my controls set up. Yes.
Thanks, Kusek.
Yeah, I'm all ready. Also, yeah, King, it is basically a weird blend of every CMR ever made. Yeah, pretty much. 2005 mixed with 2.0 on a mobile device. Weird as hell, I know. But the funny thing is, I will just say before we start, is it Hamm that like you said, the domino effect started this all off? I remember seeing this game a long time ago on YouTube. You know, just gameplay. I was like, huh. And this is the only thing that made me want to get an N-Gage.
Exactly. I was in the exact same boat, but then
I just looked. So I was like, if there's a way to emulate this, I will definitely do a run of it.
And it was when like the emulators
was like,
and back when I initially saw it, there were no good N-Gage emulators. So I waited really damn patiently for one to come out. And now that it's come out, we are gonna sit down and we are gonna like it.
Are you gonna?
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna like it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So for every single of you that actually has your live split connected to Racetime GG, you should have a minus 15-second countdown on your live split.
Okay.
I don't have it connected, so just tell me when it starts.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you have it, then it should probably do the countdown for you, and you will just start when it hits 0. But for every single one of you that didn't connect live split to Racetime GG, we will just tell when to start. I will basically just do a countdown from 3 or something.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay, so I think we are all set to start. Oh
All
fuck!
right.
I almost fucking spilled my beverage.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you're in a better boat than me because I did, and mine's alcoholic.
Ew. Not good, not good. Okay, so I want all of you to click that you're ready on Racetime GG. That's Chotu, Hamm, and me.
Okay then. I'm ready.
New game, novice.
Okay, how do I...
It should. I think it just starts automatically.
Yeah, I think I disabled that and I have to click a... Okay,
Right,
are we all ready?
So that's at
We're ready.
15 and ours are all.
Wait! Before we begin, this may sound a little awkward, but I need to take a quick piss.
Okay.
I mean, it's good timing that I felt. It's good timing that I needed to feel it now instead of halfway into the run.
Bruh.
Just piss into the alcohol bottle. I don't know.
I'm gonna watch credits.
We've already finished the run. Ta-da!
Wait, that's it?
Wait, how many people did?
Didn't I?
How many people made the game? Actually, I wanted
10 people.
You know,
credits. Let's check them.
They went by so quickly.
Yeah. I mean, we can't keep all our 12
Guy really be
viewers held
busted
up.
for a slash.
Bruh. The
Oh,
Guy
let me
really
let me
did
just let
credit.
him shadow voice. There we go.
Guy really be busted for a slash.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right, so that's on my so my time's on -15, but the thing's also at -15. So when that counts down, then the timer will count down on the live split.
yes,
Right
then,
exactly.
Right then, it doesn't do it for me, so it doesn't do it for me because
Yeah,
I don't
I
have
will
like an
do-
update
I will
one
do
to
the
just tell me
countdown.
when. So
Yes,
like
I
say
will.
go around like when it's at like less than a second, so that it's like even, so that I don't
Yeah,
have like half
okay.
a second. No, not like half a
Just
second.
give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, roll call. Chotu, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you on the transmission selection screen?
Un momento.
Okay, por favor.
I
I
can't
am.
believe we're doing this.
I
Okay, Jikusek,
Ready?
ready? And on the transmission selection screen?
Yes.
Viper, ready?
Yeah.
Transmission yada yada.
Mhm.
Okay, Hamm.
To quote our good friend Hamm Mann, da!
Okay, and me. Give me one moment. And I will click the thing.
Oh yeah, and one thing I just realized is because this is the first, this is technically the first run of this game ever, so whoever comes first is getting a world record no matter what.
6,
Yeah, pretty much.
5,
It's free.
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1, and
Go!
go!
Good luck.
What?
Yeah, let's check out the fucking info about the stage, will ya? Of course.
I saw ahead of that.
Let's
That's why I
go.
chose a slower vehicle.
No, I got rain.
Oh, I think
I got
rain.
mine steady. Nice.
I think I missed the timing, but it's fine. We'll catch up.
I always retime.
Oh god.
It doesn't feel right. Man, where is my set, Cordoba, when you need it?
Where's the Subi?
Well,
Oh, there's the
to
juice.
be fair, the Zara is pretty much this game aims Kadabra.
Oh,
doesn't hit the same,
Kadabra.
does it?
Seat Kadabra, let's go.
Alakazam.
I took the Xara as well.
Yeah.
I got the Peugeot. Peugeot represents.
I had to try the Peugeot before. Like it was just like I played through the novice championship before, like finished it off, and was like, right, okay, that's the novice done. I was like, yeah, I'm not going after intermediate.
I got-
that'll be another time.
I got through the intermediate one just so I could unlock expert to get all the cars.
Hey, I actually tried to see if the PS1 cheats worked on this, and turns out nope, they don't. I was like, okay.
There aren't even cheats in the game.
What? So you can't activate anything?
No, that's another
Like, you
thing they had
can't
to
do-
remove. But to be fair, they did have to cut a lot of corners to fit Colin Mcrae Rally 2005. I mean Colin Mcrae Rally 2.0 on a taco.
I love the fact it's the PS1 version though, with the 2005 cars. I'm like, God, they really
Yeah.
did try and cram it in. It's like, yeah, okay, well.
It's pretty
I
cool.
mean, it's something to make it unique.
Also, this is probably the only time that Franz is playing the PS1 version, technically. Even though it's the N-Gage,
Yeah.
it's still PS1 version.
Yeah.
I find
How
it
do you
funny
plug
though,
in
like you were
PS1
saying,
controller into a phone?
I find it funny though, like at how much, how much the game is different in a way. It's not that much different, obviously, but it's different in a different kind of way.
Like it just works.
Yeah, it's surprisingly a decent fit.
Okay, and
I-
206.95, my
I-
first stage.
I nearly hit a tree, but weird collisions and saved me. Oh wait! You've already finished the first stage.
Yes, because
Well,
I knew the cats.
well then, I just got to the end there while tipping my car as well. So that should show how little I know about speedrunning the game in general.
Yeah, just smash your desk, whoever did that.
I mean, I might as well.
Yo,
Content.
it's the second stage. Time for the
Oh, it's dry again. My luck is looking up.
it's time for the worst cat in Finland, which is the driving through the trees in Finland too.
I hate games.
I hate when I have to play games.
Right then, so
What's up?
so Finland 2 is kind of an infamous one I'm getting from that.
A little bit.
I mean-
not too bad.
You know, it just goes downhill if you get rain on that stage, really.
Well,
Right.
thankfully, I've got clear for every stage so far, so things are
Every
definitely
stage.
looking up for me.
All 2 of them.
Yes,
100%.
all 2 of them. Lucky
Just
me.
wait till the latter half of the game. You'll see.
We just gotta hope that we don't get rain in the UK, or God forbid, snow in Sweden, because I'm gonna give you both all a little heads up. Sweden in this game is hell.
It's actually tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Sweden's
getting-
actually tougher than it usually is, surprisingly.
Mhm.
I'm getting the impression that I should have changed the gear ratio. Like, I should have set up my gearbox to be longer.
Oh!
Surprisingly,
Oh.
Franz, I can give you a tip on this.
That was
If you
almost.
set the lower gearbox in France and Italy, works decent, but probably would be better just having stock. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I will
My
try
God, that was-
leaving it at stock.
That was almost the first big crash of the run, but somehow I Tokyo drifted between all of the trees. Like, I mean, that lost a little bit of time, but I gained it back in style points.
Hey. I love how the game's like, yeah, because this is CMR2. It's
And
like,
finished.
Anything works, really.
Mhm.
And I will expand my gearbox
I'm
race.
Oh! I did. Oh yeah, one kind of annoying thing about Finland in this is that the ditches are invisible.
Everything, half the stuff's invisible.
Oh.
That's another thing about this as well, is that half the stages haven't got half the stuff rendered in them. So like, there's not as many trees, you can slip through bigger gaps. Some of the cuts are actually a lot easier. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like
makes sense.
one in particular that really got me was on Australia in stage 1. There's a cut that we could do through some trees. In the normal game, I don't really dare do it because I always hit the trees. In this game, it is a lot easier because the gap's like practically non-existent.
Yeah.
Like, there's barely any trees rendered. It's the same with the UK stage 3, where there's the roundabout. There's no hay bales, so you can just cut the corner instantly, pretty much.
Ah, shoot. Oh, never mind. It worked out somehow.
Oh! God, straighten up. Haha! Strange physics saved me again. I don't know why this game's physics have mercy on me so often. Like all of the little mistakes I had there should have been big crashes, but the game just fucking sidesteps me around them.
Game's just like, nope. Also, fun fact as well, Franz, you might be able to know this. I skip works.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna try it, actually.
It works exactly the same as CMR2, you know, like obviously, I mean, we know how to do it, but you know how, like, sometimes the car can, like, get flung around if you get it at a weird angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that can happen as well. I don't know how...
Wait, hang on, my timer
common it
stopped.
is, but it can happen. Yeah, the what?
Wait, my timer stopped. Ah, whatever. I'll just calculate what it was later on.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
Also, when you finish, you gotta go to the website again and click stop or something, since you're not connected to the through the live split.
So does it figure out my connection online there?
No, you just gotta
Right.
open the website again, or maybe if you like have it opened, just after the race, after you finish, you just go to the website and click a thing to stop your time.
You know something? I'm pretty sure that the novice mode makes it so that you only have to do 4 stages.
Yeah, normally in CMR2 you only have to do 4 anyway, but not obviously in that game you actually have to do the super special stages.
Right then.
Well,
Yeah.
slightly you don't, but still.
Right then. So if that's the case, thank God, because UK stage 6 in this game, it's just pure hell at the beginning. You know the issue the game has where half of the stuff doesn't really render. Well,
Yeah.
imagine not having the road render.
Lol.
So you have to entirely rely on the pace notes to keep yourself on the track. It's so off-putting, oh my god.
.830 Finland, fucking ferrot pace, come on.
Nice to know that I'm a good 4 splits behind.
Great, let's go.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say for context, I ain't even bothering with the stage 1 skip. I'm just gonna do it in the normal way.
Yeah, it doesn't work in this, I think.
All of a sudden, I feel like I'm saved.
Oh yeah, that explains why I'm probably gonna play Ace pretty badly in this race because I haven't studied the out-of-bound skips. I'm just going through the regular routes. So I guess if anything, it is a testament to how much time the out-of-bound skips save.
I think, like, I know, as Franz just said, with it not working, it's because of the lower, what's it called, render distance, is it? Draw distance?
Yeah, I think.
There should be a count for the amount of times the weird physics has saved me, because now it's at 4.
They're actually keeping
born
count.
for
And
this game.
Finland's done.
Oh yeah, there's a lot less trees that spawn on Greece stage 1 as well, so that cut
Yeah.
comes even quicker as well, which is nice.
What are your thoughts on this game, Jikusek?
Hard.
God. I honestly think that not only is it impressive, and that's 5 times that the weird physics have saved me. I think that it's not. I think that it's not only impressive that they managed to fit this onto here at all, but the fact that this wasn't even developed by Codemasters. This was made by a
IdeaWorks 3D.
And I'm pretty sure they're a really small company that were like hired by Codemasters to somehow put Rally 05 on the N-Gage, even though that'd be literally impossible. And honestly, considering that kind of scenario they were put on, we probably got the best possible outcome.
Yeah,
To be fair, I mean, Codemasters managed to get 2005 on the PSP, but if you're given how much performance a PSP gives out compared to an N-Gage, well, let's not forget the N-Gage is a phone, so it's not going to be putting out like crap tons of. I mean, if we're talking putting
N-Gage
this
has
game on a modern
negative
smartphone now,
performance.
if we talk about putting this game like as in actually 2005, not this. If we talk the actual 2005 game put on a smartphone now, it's definitely doable because there's the performance there, and the game was what 2004. But for the time, it's easy to see why you go for something that's technically a downgrade, but is not a bad downgrade.
Agreed.
Like that's the funny thing. Like this game is technically a downgrade, and normally downgrades are bad. This is a good downgrade. Surprisingly, it's a good compromise.
You know something? That's kind of a thing with the N-Gage library. Like, even though the N-Gage itself wasn't really that good, its library mostly was solid. Like if I'm to go off on a slight like tangent for a bit, if you'll allow me. So you know Crash Nitro Kart, right? You know the second Crash Bandicoot kart racer. So they actually tried to fit it on a GBA, but because the GBA couldn't really handle enough 3D to render them out, they had to weird physics saved me yet again. Anyway, so because the GBA couldn't really handle the PS2 game, of course, they had to give it like a sort of Super Mario Kart treatment. And where the game is really good, the N-Gage version of Nitro Kart looks at it, breathes in, and goes, "Fine, I'll do it myself." By combining the GBA version and the PS2 version, and surprisingly, it is really good. Like what is it with? And that's 8 times. What is it with N-Gage conversions being so good? Well, except for if you're Sega Rally, of course. In which case,
Superior console.
Yeah. Oh fuck, my trunk is opened. Fucking hell.
Oh no, not the trunk.
Yeah. Any sort of aerodynamic power is gone now.
Now you got a huge spoiler.
The one thing I will say about the physics is, yes, they are a bit weird, but the cars feel like they understeer a lot more. If anything, this feels very similar to the box kind of handling that you get in Gran Turismo 4 or 5, but not as... It's more drifted and grippy.
Yeah, I tend to slide a lot in this game.
Yeah, that was the
when you
first
start
thing
the
I noticed
slide,
when I
he
started
just
playing
don't
it.
stop.
Yeah, I mean, have you tried the tarmac physics yet?
Oh, that's coming up in like 2 stages.
Yeah, it's not as grippy as the PS1, but it's
Oh,
not as
thank
grippy.
God.
And on PC, it's obviously grippy and drifty at the same time, I think. It's like a weird mix in between. But yeah, I don't think it's too bad. It's a kind of, again, it's a good compromise. They've actually done quite well with compromising it. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Part 2,
Yo.
one thing, and tell me I'm not tripping. Do you also think that Hamm's voice sounds like Zoe's?
Well, I mean, I haven't heard Zoe's voice, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I guess you can draw your own conclusions on that.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. Understandable.
Unless it's been Zoe the whole time.
Oh my god, it really was.
Like, surprise!
Who could? Oh no! Who could have seen this coming?
Well, of course I know him. He's me.
The only person who could be in this box is me! So why am I looking in the box?
It was me, Dio.
Ah, yes, someone gets it.
But sort of like, who the hell is that? Oh crap, it's me! Reminds me of Shorty off bloody Scary Movie.
Yeah.
There's something on fire! Oh shit, it's me! Shorty, you okay? Yeah, I'm getting
Oh no!
hurt.
Oh god! I accidentally went onto the other side of the fence. This could be bad. This could be bad. I somehow survived that. What? That's definitely a highlight for the stream right there. I lost like 4 seconds, but I don't know how I got through that without like having any major crashes. And more on the topic. How have I not properly crashed yet? What?
Surprisingly, like me playing this normally feels so, well, say me playing this normally, but me playing this is like, you know what? I was saying the other day, I was like, I'm kind of done playing CMR games. There's not exactly. This one's now just come on my radar. I'm like, yep, I guess I'm kind of staying playing CMR games. Just that little bit longer.
Well, I mean, it is certainly an interesting thing to look into, and it does have its own like learning curve and the sort. Oh, what? Okay, the first major crash of the run, I hit the blunt end of the paper sign thing.
Not the reverse. Oh. I just reversed into the start of the stage. At the
Okay, how
start
do
of the
I
stage,
explain
just
this?
went
The first like proper crash of the run, I hit like the blunt end of end of a sign. My car does a backflip, then lands perfectly in front of the finish. I love this game. And yes, it was just as ridiculous as it sounded.
I love how bad the cars are that you unlock for beating like the expert championship. I'm like, you have to. Surely the cars will be faster as you, as you unlock the later championships. But no, games like you can just have like an MGC Sebring later on. It's like, really?
And you get the 6R4 for finishing the Novice Cup.
Yeah. And the fastest car, the 205, the Peugeot 205, you get after beating the intermediate. So I was like, oh, thank God, because obviously I'd use that to beat the expert. To be fair. Speaking of which, I wonder if any of the standard cars are quick enough to beat the expert champ.
You know, that's a point I'd like to make to you. If we're technically speaking, literally any car that can beat it. You want to know why? Because when they were developing the game, they forgot one little thing about the AI. You know how
Made it
in
harder as it goes on.
Wait, no, actually. You know how in Colin Mcrae Rally 2, it usually likes to favor certain AIs, like Mcrae is usually seen near the top, right? Well,
Yep.
well, in this game, they still have the same amount of time gaps you would see in Colin Mcrae Rally 2.0, but they completely forgot to add the priorities. So one race, you'll see Mcrae A on your ass, and then the next race will be dead last, 2 minutes behind, with Tizzit behind you.
Yeah, I just had like Tizzit and Igloo finish second and third on the stage, and I'm like, what? They usually finish at the bottom.
Yeah.
Zola,
Oh boy. Here
Yes.
we go.
I know what I forgot to do.
Yes.
Add alert box to my scene.
What happened?
Hold on, that's gonna
got
be
the flow.
awkward to deal with
Thank
while
you.
you're in the middle of a
Nice.
speedrun.
Kind man. Or woman.
Kind person. Just like wild person.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Pineapples.
I still got the sound from the follow. But like with delay. What the hell? Thank you, Streamlabs.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep the standard gearbox for. I think I'm gonna keep the shortened gearbox for Italy only.
Oh, okay
Actually,
then.
the UK is another one I like using on.
Yep, the weird physics saved me again. So that's like 8 now, I think. Oh, by the way, there's one
Dream luck.
thing about this whole game which makes the speedruns totally different to the like 2.0 and 2005 stuff. You ready for this? You can't retire. You gotta play through
point.
every single cup.
Yeah, because like, in CMR2 you can't retire, but 2005 you can. See, that was actually something that I was intrigued about, and I actually was like, wait, is there a retire option in this game? Did they actually leave it in? Because it was like, if they did, oh, this game would become my favourite.
Yeah.
It's a shame, it's like, if they remade CMR 1, I know they already did, well, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, properly, and they allowed you to retire from events, you could actually do the intermediate and expert championships, and just retire from the last 2
From every
rallies,
single
because
race.
build- 'cause
Thanks for playing.
You would build, you literally would build that big of a gap to win. Or at least I think you would. Same in this game as well. Like, this game would easily be easy to beat. Sure. Also, nice
Okay,
stream.
Who's
I-
submitting this to Mcrae?
The what? Submitting this from Mcrae, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Who's gonna do
The
it?
weird physics
is-
saved me again. Like you know
This-
those little rocks that usually you know those like rock slopes you can't like go up, right? Well, I was on the
Yes.
top of one of those and had to go down the road, but instead of slipping me down, it just teleported me back onto the road. I love this game because of its dumb physics.
I still can't latch the fact that this is the 2005 car with the CMR2 PS1 sound for the Impreza. It's so weird. I just, it's like the gameplay I've seen, the gameplay I saw which was like, ooh, okay, this is interesting, was the Lancer. The guy was drawing the Lancer, and it was so weird to hear it with the CMR2 PS1 engine sound. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
I find
It
it
just
funny.
doesn't add up.
I find it funny
Oh,
that
oh,
the
oh,
what's it called?
And that's 10. Just teleport around the posts, why don't you?
My tarmac feels okay.
Zara.
It doesn't. Really
It does.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I've already screwed up once. I got stuck behind one of the let's call it
Bushes,
The,
trees, fences.
tree line.
Gap.
Yeah. It's just a
Big
gap where the
cocks.
car's like, I'm gonna go
Oh,
that
that
way.
sucks. That really sucks.
By the way, where are
It's
you
like
guys
oops.
right now?
Started France too.
Starting from.
France one.
I just started France 1 as well, so we're actually not that far away from each other. I thought you
About
guys would be
halfway
at like
through
Sweden
stage.
at this point.
No.
Halfway through which stage?
Stage 2.
Nice.
I'm currently about to reach halfway through stage 1, which honestly, for someone who doesn't play 2.0 that often, that's not too bad at all.
I'm still
If I finish this-
struggling to latch these physics, like especially the
If I-
tarmac physics. Like,
If I
goddamn.
finish this, it will be my first Colin game fully played by myself.
Lol.
Hey.
Let's
Well,
go.
at least now I know that I'm not gonna come last at like. Oh.
There's no coming back now.
I accidentally
no,
switched
us.
the camera and then immediately had to switch it back because for some reason the change camera button is in between my accelerate and brake button. Why didn't I think of that?
What?
Oh, and the weird physics saved me again and again. So far, I'm pretty sure that's 13, either that or 12. I may have lost count, but for the sake of making things more dramatic, let's just say 13. I've only had one big crash so far, and that was largely inconsequential because I was right next to the end. I am the opposite of Colin Mcrae today. What is happening?
So you can block them. Pretty much. Opposite of Colin Mcrae, can block.
It's like the moment I get to It's like the moment I get to something that I'm gonna have a bad crash in, the game stops time, moves my car slightly so that nothing bad happens, and then resumes it like nothing bad had ever
First
happened.
N-Gage cheated.
Oh! What? Okay, that I am gonna have a field trip trying to explain to you. So there was a fence I couldn't see, right? And then there was a tree. So what my vehicle did was it did a nosedive, nearly flipping over, and then immediately spiked itself down for some reason. And again, because I was right next to the finish line, it didn't even matter. What is
Then
this game,
let's
and
go
why am I getting so
this run.
lucky?
Just the run that keeps on giving.
Until it inevitably doesn't.
Until it stops giving, at which case it tears.
And then they save me again. Like, my god, considering that I'm in a car that's all red and black, you might as well call me Captain Scarlet.
Whoa. You know, I will be honest. An interesting change which I kind of like is instead of it having the top 3 drivers that are always showing, or wherever you are, and it shows in the top left corner like in CMR2, it only does it when you hit a checkpoint, and then it disappears and shows your position. In your last
Yeah,
time,
that's great.
which is nice.
I also do really like the UI they use for the phone version. It's like a hybrid of 2.0 and 2005, which, to be fair, this whole thing is.
Yeah, fits
Yes.
pretty well.
Surprisingly, it doesn't. Nothing blocks the screen. You still get everything you need to see. You still get your speedometer. You still get your time. You still get your checkpoint splits.
Yeah, you got
You've
everything.
still got the progress bar, and you've still got the co-driver calls. And obviously,
You don't get the bitches though.
Unfortunately, I don't think he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. Like, genuinely good design.
I mean, for a mobile game, I shouldn't be saying this, but it generally feels decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've played some mobile games before, but like, at times I'm like, yeah?
I mean, to be fair, the N-Gage was made to be like a mobile phone cross portable video game console, so it does kind of make sense as to why most of them are quality.
It's funny because, like, in these years, you had what I'd call the video game phones, like this. And then back then, they just flopped. But nowadays, like every phone under the sun can
Yep.
run some PS1 or a PS and a PSP emulator.
And finally, after evading death so many times, my luck ran out. I accidentally headed right to the side of some bushes, which for some reason had collision when they almost always don't. So that cost me like 6 seconds.
Died. So sad.
Well, I mean, considering that my dodging to crash ratio is 15-1, that's still very, very solid.
Ratioed.
L.
All right, so repair.
Plus you're playing on N-Gage.
Steering.
It's just, again, obviously all we're playing right now is Sim R2 with 2005 cars. That's just like putting it blunt. But it feels different. It doesn't, even though, yeah, okay, we played this game hundreds of times before, it still feels like something different.
Yeah, it feels like its own thing entirely.
Really, it's just the cars that make it different. Everything else is Sim R2. But
I like this.
at least it's
when
not like the
speedruns.
garbage fire of,
I'm doing
what's-
right now.
Oh,
But are you going to continue and improve?
save me again.
I will improve one day.
Yeah.
I want to see what the final time is going to be of this.
Yeah, I'm kind of
If I can
curious as to
get
what
a
mine is, considering that
16
I did
hours.
say I've only really had one or two. Oh! Weird physics, save me! Weird physics, save me! Thank you. So yeah, I did say I only had like 1 or 2 big crashes, but I have had like a couple of mini crashes that only cost me like 1 or 2 seconds or so. But I suppose every first run has mistakes, and to be fair, this is the first set of speedruns ever
flawless,
done.
sorry.
So yeah, if anything, these runs are going to be the pioneers.
These blokes are geniuses, they are the pioneers.
Or toward record prediction.
Now the question is, who's going to get, what my intriguing thoughts are who's going to get the crap weather later down the line.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, surprisingly enough, I haven't gotten a single rainy stage yet.
I'm in Sweden, and it's snowing. Happy days.
Head whole Finland in rain.
So far everything's been dry, but now the luck's run out. Snow in Sweden. Let's go.
So yeah, from the looks of it, Viper's definitely gonna have a lot of fun in Sweden.
Well, from what I played before, the only thing I remember thinking was, bloody hell, Sweden's actually difficult.
Yeah.
Only because the AI actually puts up a challenge. Like, normally, when we do Sim R2 runs, the AI are a joke. You just pull away from them. But yeah, on Sweden this time, it seems to be difficult. Although I think now that I've got used to the handling a bit better, that gap's going to get bigger.
Oh!
So it's fine.
Another crash that was completely inconsequential because I was so close to the end. Lovely.
We are getting closer and closer to the end of every day.
Well, that came out of nowhere. Do I suppose one day it will come out of nowhere?
Deep.
Can't wait to explain this one
I
to the
love thinking
co-workers.
cars.
So, what did you end up doing last night? I played some 18-year-old N-Gage video game. Really? Yeah.
No,
Surprisingly, it
2018?
actually worked.
No.
Oh, yeah, 18. Yeah, 2004 this came out, so...
You know something?
This game is legal. We can have sex.
Yes!
Auga!
You know something?
I'm
There
extremely
was.
happy about that fact.
You know something? There was one time when I was given like a huge spike of money where I didn't know how long it would last, and with it I actually got some fairly rare Colin Mcrae rally based stuff. Like I think the cheapest rare thing I have is a sealed copy of Colin Mcrae Rally Mac. You know that?
Bro.
Oh, yeah, the 2005 Mac version.
Yeah, interestingly enough, they couldn't call it 2005 because then people would be confused because the port came out in like 2006 or so that's why they just called it Colin Mcrae Rally Mac.
One thing
Can't
that
believe
really
we have
annoyed me.
2005 games.
The one thing that really
that's a lot
annoyed
of
me
them.
was the fact that the PSP version got plus added on the end.
Like what's
I'm
so
like,
plus
why?
about it?
There's nothing extra in the game. Believe me, I played it and I finished it. There's
Like, was
nothing
it
there.
was it originally gonna only be available for PS Plus? So then if that was scrapped, then why keep that in the name?
Beats me.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. I think I actually showcased in the Discord. I actually have. I also have the promo copies of Colin Mcrae Rally 3 and Colin Mcrae Rally 1, which both have different unique box arts. The first one actually being signed by Anthony Reid. But what I didn't tell you is that before then, I got my hands on a very, very special copy of Colin Mcrae Rally 3, which is probably one of the rarest parts for an IO. Let me tell you a little story. Back when Colin
Not a
McRae
blue
Rally,
guy.
yeah, back when Colin McRae Rally 3 was first releasing, there was actually an expo where people could go and learn more info about the third game, because you know it was really ambitious in the sort. Just
It was a real game.
Agreed. Just the fact that such a good-looking game would now be reaching the next generation and controlling even better. People can handle it, and I'm pretty sure the tickets were sold out pretty quick. You know, there were like tickets or whatever. I don't entirely remember. Like, my memory's a little fuzzy when I read it on the forum. And in it was a very there was actually Colin McRae who came to attend. And what he would do is that anyone who attended would pick up a special limited edition copy of the third game, go up to Colin, have him sign it, and then they can ask Colin a question. Now this went on for a little bit, and the state, as I said, wait, I lost my train of thought, but anyways, as I was saying, this did go on for quite a bit. But then when Colin left, there were still a couple people in line that didn't get it. So those copies weren't signed, ironically making the non-signed copies rarer than the signed ones. And I found an unsigned copy for £20.
Wow.
It was like, yes.
Weird flex.
Do you have some photos that you could like share with us later?
Yeah, I do actually.
Would be poggers.
I mean, you think, wouldn't you? You think the ones that are signed would be more rare.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, technically they are more valuable. I mean, technically they are more valuable, but they're not as rare. And I mean, I already have the PS1 promo signed by Anthony Reid. Oh!
Nuzzles you.
I may have kind of ballsed up the ice skip, but still got 222, so I'm happy about that.
Yep, BBG,
that's
I'm
nice.
starting to get your luck because I got snow in Sweden.
Hey. Also, my car is battered. I can't even recognise the lights from the back. It's too battered.
Do you own a
Yeah, this is
do you
where the
own
most
a-
painful part of the run begins.
do you own a very specific, like, I think it's a tutorial for Colin too?
I don't
Like a
think
book or something?
I don't think I do actually. But,
Yeah, we
but
need
I
to look it up. It's like Nicky Grizz giving you tips on how to beat status.
But I remember certain copies of Rally 2.0 actually gave you a promotable. I mean, actually gave you a promotional flashlight. But you know what? But you know what really interested me that I wanted to find out. You know how in the box of the third game there was a little leaflet about how if you signed up for Codemasters you could get like actual copies of the pace notes that Nicky Grizz would use to read off while developing the game. Well, I've always wondered what happened to them. Like I barely see anyone or anything selling them, and if they do, then it's really gonna sell for quite a bit.
Okay, ice status skipped. Let's go.
It works?
Yeah, of course it works.
Let's fucking
Of course it
go.
does.
Not the ice skip. It feels weird as well, not just going from stage to stage, but the fact that you're going from stage to stage, but also that the skips that, like most skips, work, which is really, really good.
Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention in my collection are actually two different prototype discs I found of the game. One being for Colin Mcrae Rally 2005, which is meant to be a PS2 which is meant to be the PS2 game given to review sites. And mostly what's different there is that the intro cutscene is that the intro splash screens are slightly different. It has a password system that you would need to go to a now defunct website to access. So this can be debunked with a little bit of ROM hacking, you know. And probably the most interesting part of all of this, because it came out of nowhere for no reason, the Audi Quattro's default ride height used to be slightly higher. That's the most significant thing from this prototype. Merry Christmas.
Donk Audi Quattro.
But then there's also one more interesting one, which was 142.0, which was also made to be E1 for review sites, but this one had dongle protection. Now the reason this one intrigues me is because when I got the disc, it was actually in poor quality. Like 10% of the disc was unreadable, right? So if I wanted to get a successful dump, I would have to go a long ways to do it. And after about a week of trying, I almost gave up. But then I found this really nice guy on Discord called Hiccup, who said that he has a special. Wait, he said that he was hearing out about my troubles because I was posting it to a video game preservation Discord, and that he actually has a special, particularly rare CD drive, which is particularly made for getting the bad data out of damaged discs. But so what I'm in the process of doing right now is sending it to him so that he can do it. But thankfully wait. Give me
Yeah, go on. And thankfully, yeah, go on.
Yep, my train of thought disappeared again, and now it's back. And thankfully, he could have been like anywhere in the world, like he could have been in Spain or something, but it was actually only a 30-minute drive.
I can't thank you enough for letting us participate in your podcast, Hamm. Feels nice to be a guest.
Oh my god.
You're very thankful.
It does make for the background noise in the door. Oh, by the way, before I finish talking, there was actually one more prototype of Colin Mcrae, a rally, which was dumped. More specifically, a prototype of 2005, 2 months before it was complete. And there are like a couple of small things that are different, but I think probably the most interesting part, so that I don't spend all day talking about it, is that most of the vehicles are actually locked. Like the only vehicles you have at the start of the game are the Subaru Impreza, the Audi A3, and the Celica GT4. Everything else is locked. And
Nice little Subi.
the menu music actually used to be like slightly different, so I may upload a rip of those someday. And probably the most interesting part for me is that there's this whole new category of vehicles called ultimate vehicles, which I'm pretty sure were intended to be like well, I don't know what they were, considering that in the unfinished category is all the 4-wheel drive cars, but slightly stat boosted. Like that's literally all they were relegated to.
I do remember one thing about hidden things in CMR, which was that there was a Dreamcast demo.
Yeah.
Which was like
Yes,
20% or 30% complete or something. Never got released, but it was going to. And it was literally just Grease Stage 1.
Stage 4.
The problem with it is that it was, like I said, it was only 20 or 30% complete or something, but it ran like arse on a Dreamcast.
Yeah,
I mean, the demo did, but obviously they would have fixed it, but graphics-wise, it didn't look too bad. The only problem is it looked a bit too smooth. Like the PS1 version looked very well pixelated. PC version was obviously a lot more upscaled. Not that much more upscaled. If we're talking like before Silent come along and fixed it, like genuinely, it was more upscaled anyway. But the Dreamcast would have made all the cars look like they were dead smooth. You know, like every paint job was a matte finish, and it was really weird.
By the way, one thing to note about that is that there is actually still a way to play Colin Mcrae Rally 2.0 on a Dreamcast. Have you ever heard of Bleem before? Well, before the well, if you haven't, then long story short, it was a short-lived thing that wait, I lost my train of thought again. Anyways, it was a short-lived type of Dreamcast disc where you would put it in and then put in a PS1 game, and then you were running the PS1 game. But before they got sued by Sony, won the court case, and then had to declare bankruptcy anyway, they were actually working on something which could just hold the games themselves for you to put them in. And the prototype was about halfway done before they had to leave, and it actually dumped in 2020. And there's actually a full compatibility list of games, and surprisingly enough, Colin Mcrae Rally 2.0 is actually one of the more compatible games. Like its only real issue is that you can't save, and every time you need to spawn, it has to render the textures after you went in. But apart from that, it worked perfectly. So
it's really odd how CMR could have come to some different consoles but didn't, or do these demos for some sort of like the Dreamcast being the most interesting one. I find it fascinating that CMR on a Dreamcast. That's definitely something I never thought I'd hear.
Alright, now here's something interesting. So if this is meant to be Colin Mcrae Rally 2.0 but portable, where does that put the GBA game?
In the fucking trash can.
GBA game ain't too bad, although it's broken as hell when we found out. Well, I didn't find this out, somebody else did. Someone's like, oh yeah, you can skip through these stages and you can cut through it, and I'm like, what? It's like, oh yeah, so we found like you can beat, like there's minutes of time save in the run, like there's so many different broken stages. I'm like, well, it wouldn't be CMR2 if it wasn't broken.
I mean,
even the GBA version's busted.
Yeah. I mean, hell, in the PC version, you can clip out of the bounds for the Japanese super special stage by just running into a corner. That's literally all you have to do, and then you just whoop, you just slide in.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Bonkers, even.
Bonkers.
Ferret
Yeah.
summoned. Oh, Ferret on chat.
Oh no.
And I'm guessing.
You summoned him.
Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
Wait a minute. Wait, hang on a minute. I just had a thought, right? So the 5 Colin Mcrae Rally games, if we count them in their order and what they represent, I kind of just like the Smash Brothers releases. Like the first game, it was good, but it was also a little bit of an experiment, right? The second game was genuinely fantastic. A lot of people consider it to be the best, and in the future, it was defined off its loose ends. The third game is the black sheep of the franchise, because while it did what it wanted to do great, there were a couple of polarizing choices it made, like only allowing you to use the focus in the campaign mode and the weird physics change.
I didn't know. I didn't know that
there.
you could use focus in Smash Bros. Brawl.
and then the fourth game, a lot of people consider to be really good. And hang on a minute. So the fourth game is probably the one which connects to it the least, because that would mean that a lot of people consider it obsolete when it's really not. So just ignore the comparison for the fourth game. And then
No, hang on. 04 was the one that everybody got considered to be really good. I personally didn't, but a lot of people did actually consider 04 to be the best. So it's, I suppose it is an interesting match in that regard.
And then,
I mean, I don't know how many other people can say whether Sim at 04 was good. Blitz will obviously go, yeah, 04 was great because he's good at it.
And then for the 5th game, it's just kind of like Ultimate, where it's just content galore.
Yeah, technically speaking, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know when that epiphany came to me, but my god, it was definitely something interesting to realize.
You're not wrong though.
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
Can't wait for someone in the chat spot. Can't wait for Super Smash Bros. Dirt.
It's not dirt anymore.
And then
It's EA Rally.
and then Dirt and anything afterwards are just all the cheap fan games.
See, if EA Rally is a thing now, when's Shocks 2?
Too soon. Too soon.
Asking the big questions.
You're hurting me.
Sorry, Johnson. We do not speak of this game. No, we don't.
No, Ferrod, you join us and tell us yourself.
I was gonna say, my
Wait, physics, wait,
Australian
physics.
is
Thank you.
terrible. I've definitely got time save on Australia because my god, it's so bad.
I am not a fan of this rally as a whole.
Also, I presume that was. Hang on, trying to remember.
By the way, where are you guys right now?
Who I'm gonna say who have we got in here?
Australia stage 2.
Australia stage 3.
I'm halfway into Australia stage 1.
Okay, I'm half stage behind.
Stage
Feels
four.
like a skill issue.
There we go, even Joe's is joined in. What is this? CMR 2005 cars, 2.0 rallies, and 1 sounds. Not quite. No, it's CMR2. CMR2 is a game, minus
Fortnite.
arcade and challenge mode
take.
with the 2005 cars, and the sounds are from the PS1 version of the game. And am I missing anything? Oh yeah, and surprisingly, it's a good downgrade.
Yeah.
Unlike the other piece of trash we got, which Codemasters released in 2013, which we don't speak of.
Yeah,
you know
when
what?
it comes to like mobile Colin Mcrae rallies, this is probably your best bet.
You know what?
because
You know what?
If you don't,
You know what? Especially.
yeah, keep on your podcast. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, I can kind of say what you were about to say, but you know what really pisses me off about the remaster one? After Mcrae
Nice.
died, Codemasters had an agreement to not use Colin Mcrae's name in the future games as to respect him, and the last time they used it was in Dirt 2. So they removed it in Dirt 3. And then here comes Colin Mcrae Rally again to use the name again because oh look, it's the nostalgic remake, and then they never used it again after that.
Man,
Like to me, that's not only a cheap joke, but also slightly offensive to his legacy.
yo dude, have you heard of this new Codemasters games? What is it called? Rally.
Like, wow, how long did it take you to think of the name of that game? About 5 seconds? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know what Codemasters were thinking, like, oh yeah, let's make CMR2, but let's make it for the mobile port, but let's put the original name on the game, and also let's include 4 cars, one of which is no good.
And not only that, but let's also make the focus of the game the Focus 1999 instead of the Focus 2000.
Exactly.
Like I don't get it. The Focus 1999 you could literally only get by entering the All Cars cheat code. The all cars
Oh,
cheat
yeah.
Not
code. So
really.
the amount of people that would
Not
know
true.
about that. So,
I'm gonna say, what's the here, Joe? By the way, there's believe it or not, this is an interesting one where it's like, yeah. So there's another thing as well that would probably worth pointing out. So it's Ham. Was it you that got the domino going, right?
yeah, it's
Alright,
like
yeah.
it's like I waited patiently for a good N-Gage emulator to come out, and then for me to figure out how to do it. And then when I finally did, the floodgates just came gushing open.
There's one. I wonder why this never came out on the DS. Well, I guess this could be as close as it's got. Well, I mean, it isn't, but this could probably work on a DS.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's not a bad shout. This probably would have worked on a DS.
Yeah. They could have made like the screen wider as well, and then put all like the HUD info, except for the
Nah,
on the bottom screen.
I don't know.
They gotta
top
divide
screen
the
would stay
game
same.
feed.
The bottom screen could have like the stage map, and then your dot going around the stage.
Okay, maybe for like the arcade mode maps and the sort, but for regular rally stuff, that sounds a little bit overpowered, considering that would make the code driver completely obsolete.
Are on top screen and the track on bottom.
I mean, if we're doing top screen as like the main gameplay, then the pace notes would show. They flash up at the bottom. So you'd have like, you know, the icons that you use. They'd come up. They'd show up on the bottom screen. I think they could show up on the bottom screen.
Yeah.
And then obviously when you do the arcade mode, you just have the circuit on the bottom, and the top would be the gameplay. Easy.
Oh, by the way, just a little reminder at UK A Stage 4, when you get to the bit with the castle, do not take a left turn. On my first run, I didn't realize my mistake until a little later, and that costed me like 30 seconds.
I know what you're thinking about.
I remember trying before, like the bit that Fairrod was on about, which was the what do you call it? The using the bridge to get further on the stage. I used it before and I was like, huh, this still works. Are we all on the CMR Discord voice chat? Yeah, we are. We're there. Top screen gameplay, bottom screen gameplay, but in yellow.
Also, can we talk about?
Let's go.
Also, can I mention?
Exito filter.
Also, one more thing I'd like to mention is, like, in terms of Colin Mcrae Rally modding, one thing that always frustrated me is that the 5th game is so close to becoming a modder's paradise. Like, it has everything laid out to customize the vehicle, but but you can't change the models. Like,
I mean,
if you
can
could
mod
just
the skins, but it's a pain in the ass because I've done it.
like if you could
I've
just
not modded it, someone else has done skins, but you know, applying mods on 2005 is ridiculous.
like if you could just change like the models, like the vehicles are the only real difficult thing to mod in. Everything else is piss easy. It's like it's all like just contained in DLL files, and once you figure out how to do it, it's just customizable out the goddamn wazoo.
Also, Joe said, funny how this, Dirt 2 and CMR 3 all sprung up at the same time. What, as in they've become more popular recently? But don't forget as well, like, Dirt 2's been going haywire because of yourself, Seven, and Leviathan and all the rest of it. CMR 3's popped up because Pharaoh's decided to now start busting it, and Matik decided
Busting
to
a nut.
run a bit. And then obviously this has come about because of Hamm.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting how so much has popped up at once. It is quite staggering.
Yep, it's it's a very eventful time for Colin Mcrae Rally speedruns.
Busting makes me feel good. Is that a Ghostbusters reference, Doc? I presume so.
Bustin'.
By the way, one thing in like regards to what I'm doing on this server, you may have noticed that I'm like working on that mod where I try to get the Colin Mcrae Rally N-Gage cars onto the original 2.0, so that it's like an upscaled version, like the definitive version of the N-Gage thing, and you know. So I've got like a genuine question. Do you think I'm actually doing a good job with that mod?
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Because for me, I keep seeing like small inaccuracies in the mod, and I just keep thinking, I've got to fix that. Oh god! But I guess you really are the harshest critic to yourself after all.
It's good that you're doing that though, because you're looking at attention to detail.
Yeah.
That's another good thing. Like you might think, oh well, I'm putting this time and effort and everything and so on. But if you think about it, if you're finding errors in your own modding or in in skins, and then you're going, oh hang on a minute,
we wouldn't say it's
adjust
good
it.
if it was half-assed.
Exactly.
Right.
The fact that basically what I'm saying is the fact that you're pickpointing your own errors and everything like that can actually make it better.
Yep. Also,
because you're not doing it half-assed.
Yep.
And so far, it looks pretty good from what we've all said.
And also,
I think it looks really good.
And also, finally, the weird physics comes to bite me in the ass. That cost me like 10 seconds.
Welcome to CMR 2.
Yep. I mean, I did dodge death a lot of times beforehand, but well. And anyways, back to what I was like. No, don't land in the water. Don't land in the water.
Also,
how did that not land in the water? I am so lucky. What?
One thing that's really good about this is the fact that, same in the PS1 version, the actual ending screen is not broken.
Oh.
Unlike the PC version, where half the people it works and the other half is just completely busted and doesn't work.
Do we use longer gears on Kenya?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good.
You can do ×2 really.
Oh. Well, too late for that.
I mean, I am on the top of refs for like 90% of stage 2.
Redlining my mom. I mean, what?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't feel that the stages are properly like scaled down to the cars. Cars like going to the high refs so quickly. It feels different.
Yeah.
I just died.
It does feel like you're actually doing... What's it called? It does feel like you're actually doing the stages though. And they're actually like the length as they are on the PS1 and the PC. Like the game doesn't feel like it's been stretched or shortened anyway. The tracks feel like if you're on a quick stage, it's a quick stage. If it's a longer stage, then it's a longer stage.
Yeah, the stage times are comparable with PC, I'd say.
By the way, a quick note back.
Bada bing, bada bong.
A quick note back when it comes to making that like mod. If anyone knows how to make like models for it, I would actually like need help with a couple of like the models for the vehicles which just don't exist in old mods which I use to get the model for the Lancer, Zara, and eventually the Impreza, which is gonna come out next. But wait, hang on a minute, I gotta focus on the menus. Yeah, anyway, so I need, the reason I need custom models for those is like, tell me, who would have made the Renault Clio V6 from Rally 05? Who? Like, it's just way too specific.
I know you were saying about using other mods to help. That's actually a smart move, to be honest.
I mean that's the whole reason I was able to find
You don't have to build as many cars from scratch. You can use other mods vehicles and then go, right, okay, let's modify the skin.
Yeah. I mean, the only real one I was slightly disappointed by was the one for the Lancer because the Lancer is kind of like angular and like square, and then the one for the Lancer in the mod is chubby.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Conker.
But that's the only real inaccuracy. That and trying to deal with the shading, where I know fuck all about shading, is definitely another tough part to deal with as well.
Also, one thing I do want to say about this N-Gage port, the fact that it runs at 60 FPS is impressive.
Actually, if you configure,
very impressive.
Actually, it even runs at 120 in the menus.
Oh wow.
What?
It doesn't feel
For me,
like
menus were in 40 FPS.
Strange.
Is there a way to... I'll go say, this is where we find out you can turn the frame limiter off and it's like, oh yeah, the game just works at like 400 FPS and it's completely broken.
Oh, I hope so.
I
That
mean,
would
it's
be cool.
smooth, so who cares?
The funny thing is, though, it was like... I don't know how you'd actually be able to run this at an in-person event. Like, online, sure, we have the means to do so. But an in-person event, so that would involve actually buying the phone, buying the game, and finding a way to capture said
Okay,
phone.
so there is a way to capture it. Actually, there's one Polish YouTuber who managed to do it. Basically, he got his hands on a N-Gage prototype, and he had to like install some wires into it, and that's it.
Well, that's great. We need to find a prototype of the device. Lovely.
Yeah, right.
Pretty easy,
And
yeah.
he's been streaming like the whole catalog of the N-Gage games.
I mean, to be fair,
like-
he is using it to its full potential. So props to him for that. Instead of being like a lot of people who have prototypes and things, just like hoard them without
Has he
either
tried? Has he tried prank calling it yet? Prank calling with it. Streaming that.
It's like
it is a phone
Colin
after all.
Mcrae.
It's like most of the people who have prototype, most of the people who don't really do things with the prototypes they have, either don't realize the value it has, don't realize the value it has, or realize the value it has, and want to be a prick. In which case, fuck you.
Use a Colin Mcrae soundboard. You're going too fast. And then whenever someone gives you the wrong answer, you just have him go, no.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell in it,
slow.
bro. I'm starting Italy, and it's raining.
Let's go.
But I must be well. I've not had rain yet.
Yeah, I've technically not had rain
I've
at
not
all.
had
The only
any
time I've
online.
technically had rain is
not
with
had.
snow in Sweden, but that doesn't really change that much, does it?
Not too much. I mean, I can't wait for it to rain in the UK. Like, let's go.
Yep, that's just gonna be hella inevitable.
The thing is, I did play through the Novice Championship before, and the weather was sunny. It wasn't wet at all, like, for all 4 stages. Italy is always
It's
a
raining
nightmare.
the
It
fucking
always feels like
funnel.
it takes forever. Italy's I think Italy's one of the hardest and one of the worst rallies, because it does feel like it takes forever.
Yeah.
What just happened there? I should have remembered that was there, and I just didn't. Ah, well, the stage is almost over, anyways. By the way, where are you guys at right now?
Kenya 4.
Currently,
Kenya 1.
just about to finish Italy stage 2.
Well, I'm at Kenya stage 2. Or maybe it's stage 4.
Italy.
How am I a full rally?
Or maybe it's stage
Really
4.
full
Or maybe it's
rally,
stage 4. I don't entirely remember, and I don't want to pause to find out. So I guess we'll find out if it's stage 4 or not. Alright then, was it stage 4? Please be stage 4.
Yep, still dry.
No, it was stage 2! No!
I have to remember to split at the end of every stage, and I keep forgetting.
But to be fair, stage 3 is a very short stage.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not like it's that much distance.
It's always the one that I like talking about whenever I've done a run in the marathon with it. I'm like, yeah, so everyone probably recognises Kenya Stage 3 because that's the one that always plays in the demo,
Yeah.
more or less. And I think it may have even played
no.
in rolling demos as well.
Thank you, Weird Physics, once again!
So, yeah, but it works, it works.
And they definitely chose a good stage for the demo because it goes fast. Oh,
Yeah, I suppose it shows off the speed of the cars, in a way. I mean, it doesn't really show that much, but it is enough to show off, like, hey, you can actually go fast in this game. Yes, you can drive pretty quick. Yes, you can do this. Yes, you can do that. Also, I find this extremely funny that you can that hill that I normally climb in Italy Stage 3. There's no trees there, so it's even easier to cut up the hill. And just get on the banking. It's great.
you didn't consider that, did you, N-Gage?
Can't get used to these tarmac physics. Italy's always a pain anyway, because it's constantly left, right, left, right, left, right. So your car always ends up smashed to bits anyway.
So yeah, for anyone wondering how much Colin Mcrae Rally 2 speedruns truly relied on Out of Bounds, here is your divine proof. I am just about to wrap up Kenya, and then Viper Racing is in the middle and probably in the latter half of Italy.
Currently, yeah, about that.
Let's see if I can get to the Let's see if I can. You know what I want to do? I want to at least get to the UK before one of you finish. That is my new goal now.
Right, okay, I'm gonna go faster. Let's go. I can't really go
Now
any
the pressure's
faster.
on.
I'm trying to, but I can't.
Thankfully for me at least, Italy is one of my better rallies because I do like I compute better with tarmac.
I was gonna say I just screwed up anyway. I've just gone off the track a little bit, so it's fine. So you get your wish.
You see, the weird physics of the N-Gage version comes to haunt not only me, but you.
Man, I wish Italy wasn't real.
Mine was what was it, like putting through stuff as well.
Wait, but if Italy... only one of you in the call are gonna get this next show. But if Italy wasn't real, then donut makers wouldn't be a thing. Come on, man.
Oh,
Neither would spaghetti or pasta, but here we are.
Yeah.
the fuck?
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia, pizza spaghetti.
Man, not a fan of this game, really.
I have almost made a wrong turn so many times in this speed run. It's almost comical. In fact, no, scratch that. It is comical.
I'm just wondering, like, what's gonna be left when I get
Oh no!
Oh, what?
Oh nice! I accidentally hit the invisible barrier, but it was technically quicker. Let's go!
Speedrun strats on the fly.
Do you know what? I genuinely think that this game is gonna be a little longer, but it's gonna be a lot shorter than the PS1 version, but it's gonna be a slight bit longer than PC, than the regular speedrun.
Probably. I'm aiming
So,
for
like-
sub 130.
Yes! I didn't get Italy rain! Let's go! I just got Italy cloudy. Lucky me.
It's on its way then. Dun, dun, dun. I've yet to deal with rain. Maybe now's what happens. I don't know.
Either that or there's just
I
no
can see
RNG
it
to
being-
it at all, and it depends on the difficulty.
I can see this being like a 121, 122 maybe.
Faster than Ferrod, let's go.
Let's go.
Alright then, well if you guys are in the UK, then I better move if I want to be in the UK when the speedrun ends.
Moment,
That's
I think we're all in Italy at the moment still.
Why Italy
Oh,
is
so there's
so
still a
bright.
chance.
Italy what?
Italy 3 is so bright.
You're already at Italy 3? Oh man.
Yeah, it's like, for me, I have a very weird skill set. Like, Italy is really difficult for you guys, right? Like Italy is one of the harder rallies. But for me, Italy's actually one of the easier ones. I don't know if it's my specific skill set of being goated at anything with tarmac, but yeah, that's probably it.
So France was always my best one that I ever did, but Italy was the hardest one for me. Also, speaking of Italy, it's done. So now.
Okay then. Well, I'm halfway through stage 1, so I may just barely be able to make it.
Oh, it's cloudy. Interesting.
Come on.
Man's getting god RNG on first one.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Okay, Dream.
Well, for a second that sounded good.
I was just like, I was like, I'm gonna hit a tree.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure I can tell exactly what part you almost screwed up on. Because I nearly screwed up on my first run too. Also, be thankful that
It was
you know.
going behind.
Yeah. Also.
Oh, it
also,
did rain. Okay, this is my first chance with wet weather. Let's go. Oh Christ, it's already. Oh, okay. This will be interesting.
Okay, let's move. Let's move. Let's move.
Go, 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 go. Move! Come on, Scooby, don't let me down. Not now. Don't hit the trees, don't hit the trees. Oh, okay, we're going. We're still going. We're still good. We're still good.
Okay then, Ham. Remember everything that Golden Wind has taught you.
Remember your training.
Remember, all you need to do in Italy is have a dream and that will happen. But, I mean, probably not, but probably yes.
Okay, so I'll be honest, I can't really tell with the wet weather. It doesn't feel any different than normal physics. That's fine. Although it is kind of off.
I nearly took a wrong turn there. It's like my muscle memory and my brain are just fighting each other because of the like low amount of pixels on the N-Gage itself. It's like I need to use more brain power to tell where I actually am. Oh, thanks, weird physics.
My up arrow is dead, basically. I have to like press it very hard for it to register, so I have to buy a new keyboard.
Ooh. Not what you want at the moment.
Yeah.
Just use
Don't fuck up now, don't fuck up
controls.
now. Okay, thank God, that was only a minor crash. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'll never forget what happened at ESA a couple of months ago. Like one of the computers wasn't working properly, like the keyboard and mouse, like the USB ports on it were knackered. So they had to pull out a PS2 keyboard from like the 90s. I was just like, this is good.
Oh, thank you, respawning! Thank you, respawning! That could have... Oh, come on, respawn me again, respawn me again, respawn me again! Okay, thank God. That could have lost me like 20 seconds if that went wrong, but instead it only lost me like 7. Thank you, game. Thank you, game.
With a freaking PS2 keyboard, it was good.
But yeah, the weird physics tried to bite me in the ass again, but instead it only grazed it.
Oh, now I've got ice physics with the wet weather, so that's fun. Cars sliding all over the place. That could be worse.
Okay then, you can do this. You're almost done with Italy stage 2.
I've just done with the UK stage 2.
Oh shit! Come on, please tell me that Italy stage 3 and 4 are short. Come on! Because if I can recall, UK stage 3 and 4 are long ones.
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
Stage 3 is.
Okay, just give me a short one and I'll be good. Game, that is all I wish from you.
Well, actually, this is going to be close because I've got 2 stages to do that are about 2.5 and 2 minutes respectively. You've got 2 stages that are 2.5 and 2.5. You've actually got the longer stages than me.
Wait, what?
You've got longer stages to do than I have. I'll be done before you're done Italy, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
piss.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a long stage.
At least I'll try my best.
Alright then, Mcrae Reflex. I was ignoring you before, but now I need you to come out in full force.
Yeah, it's UK with rain. Okay, let's go.
Okay, yeah, that's the upside. That's the upside for me. You've got rain. For me, it's completely clear.
Funny thing would be when you get to the UK, you've got rain. I'd be like, oh, oops.
Just pure blooded focus is going through my head now. And of course it had to be a long stage. And another one.
Another one.
And another one. And another one. Oh!
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
Italy's finished.
Yeah, at this point I'm destroying my car to victory. Like, I didn't even have enough time to repair it.
Let's go. Last rally of the game. And it's raining. Oh no.
Wait, I think that probably means it's gonna rain for everyone if you both got raining there.
I thought mine was cloudy, but it wasn't. Turns out it might have.
So did you get rain?
I'm in Italy.
What?
I didn't.
How come?
I'm in Italy.
You were in stage 3 faster than I was. Where did
was
it go
wrong.
wrong?
It's like right now I'm just past halfway of
was
stage
what?
3.
It was stage 2.
No, man, I was so fucking. I was so anxious that you're gonna beat me. Fuck off. I was like, am I really this bad in this game that Chotu is going to beat me? Come on.
Yeah, and then I'm just vibing.
And how is Jikusek doing? Is he vibing as well?
Definitely.
Because like, how is Sweden?
How is Finland?
I'm a bit heavy.
Because like, we're playing novice, not expert.
Oh, it dried up on the last stage. Let's go.
Oh wait, you're on the last
Correct.
stage? Ah,
Yeah.
fuck, yep. That's
It's out
it.
2
of bounds.
minutes. I'll be finished in 2 minutes.
Do out of bounds.
Give me a 1 minute stage. Come on. I know he said it was.
can.
I know he
Do
said.
it faster than.
I know he said it was a
Pharaoh,
2 minute
please.
stage, but let's cross our fingers.
I've never got that strat to do the out of bounds thing.
It's
I've
pretty
never done
easy.
it.
I can like teach you later or something.
It's like this is the
Like-
fastest Italy I've ever got, and my car's half destroyed.
That wasn't good.
Okay,
that's
guys,
Thank
I
you,
need
Wither.
to go to the bathroom really
Alright,
badly,
alright,
but I
alright.
have to finish this first.
Finish?
It's a
I thought you
literal
were in UK.
race.
Okay. Come on. Give me a short stage.
He's just going
Yep,
ballistic right
GG.
now, like, come
GG.
on.
GG. Mine's a 3 minute stage.
Ah, and it's raining again. No.
Oh no! Oh man!
Started dry, then rains again. Like, yeah,
Oh.
okay, let's go.
Yep, I don't think I'll be able to bring up my original adaptation because I've
No.
only just started
Ah.
stage 4.
Alright.
I know you're probably about halfway through yours.
I'm just at the 5th checkpoint, so I've got like, yeah, I'll be done in like 30 seconds, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Thereabouts. I don't have a clue. It's gonna be a 121. Whoa.
If it's so close to the PC,
My car looks
then
like
why
a
don't we
pancake.
combine boards?
Oh,
I mean, technically, this is the fastest PS1 run I've ever done.
Nah, combine 2.0 boards.
Oh, don't slide off too much. Come on. Come on.
I need to pee.
Yep, I've not even got to the 3rd checkpoint yet. And my prediction is that you're going to be finished in about... No. Yeah. My prediction...
Why is it done? How do you, oh, done.
GG.
There you go.
Yep, there's the GG's. No then.
It's not raining! No!
What do you mean? It's not raining.
Why are you happy that it's not raining?
I need to pee. Fucking
Thanks,
hell.
Weird Physics! That ironically was faster than going the regular way.
Oh man, this is going to be so hard.
Actually, no, sorry. I said that the game worked. It didn't. It broke. It actually is broke.
Ironic.
Yeah.
He could.
It's never worked. Ah!
Though for some reason, when I did it in the Zara, it worked for me. It's like,
I don't
it's,
know
it's
why it
like
didn't
what's
work.
the deal with that cutscene only sometimes working? It's like, for some reason, it always works for me.
Oh, last 2 stages.
And then there's me, about to get through it. Do not fall down there, that would be most unfortunate. Though keep in mind, my run is without any out of bounds because I don't know them. So for a run without any out of bounds, this is still pretty good. I almost crashed that, but a lag spike from the game saved me. Thank you. I mean, somehow it's been running at a consistent 60 FPS this whole time, so I guess we can chalk that down to weird physics saving the day again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Though I suppose if you're done, you can look at my stream to see where I am.
France was actually the longest rally, surprisingly.
Yeah. I don't use Twitch, so if you wanna spectate me, I'm doing mine on YouTube. Yeah. The name I chose there is the same name as my YouTube name. So yeah, I'm about to enter the UK now.
There's a wall, fuck. Also, I take it back. It is raining.
Bruh, no.
Yep, it's raining. My guess is that okay, maybe it's not randomized after all. Luck that isn't really luck moment. Yep, I fucked up in the exact same spot as you did, except this time I made it quicker by getting the little respawn thing. Never underestimate the power of respawns.
I'm just curious to see who in the spot.
But yeah, I chose the Lancer to kind of restrict myself for doing a playthrough beforehand, but it turns out I definitely would have needed the Zara for this. I think ironically the only time I was in the lead was in like the first 15 seconds when I got through all the menus faster.
Technically I started my run a bit later as well because when he counted down was like 3, 2, 1 go. I didn't actually go. I was like oops. So my time it says 1:21. What is it? 21:52. But mine when I actually started it properly, it was like 20 seconds before that. Yeah, 1:21:33 was my actual time.
It's not breaking at all in rain. It just goes.
Honestly, one of my favorite things to do in the Colin Mcrae rally games, which I'm not entirely sure most other people do, is to do small crashes to realign myself. Because sometimes it's ironically quicker than just turning.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Damage boost.
Kinda.
Very GoldenEye type beat. Oh! Can I end the slide?
Okay.
Come on!
Last
Yeah,
stage.
that's
Let's
cool.
go.
Did you say you're on YouTube at the moment?
Yeah, I don't really use Twitch because I don't like the idea of them deleting the VODs too much afterwards. Like they put a restrictive time limit on my head, and I don't like that.
Just say them.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. Man.
Oh, by the way, quick question for you: if you go on there, is the stream itself lagging?
Yeah, nice to ask the question.
Like, I can't really check myself now because, you know, I'm in the middle of a speedrun.
What was your name? What was your YouTube channel called again?
Hamm Mann with two M's and 2 N's. It's
Annual.
Ironically, whenever I want to give myself a jokingly long name, I call myself Hammerson Mandarin.
Okay, I wonder if the skip works.
Skip these nuts.
Alright.
Oh, does it or does it not? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can't find your current one at the moment.
Wait, hang on a minute. Am I streaming unlisted?
Might be.
Oh god damn it! This whole time I might have been streaming unlisted. Oh my god. Well, it's okay. Well, it's okay. My viewers can just see it as a really long video when I upload it, and I can just like give context in the community tab. It's not that big of a deal. But anyways, yeah, I'll give like descriptions as to where I am. I'm up to like the third checkpoint of UK stage 2. So I'm almost done. Like I'll unlist the VOD once I'm done with the stream itself. Oh.
Credits! Yay!
There we go, right way, there we go.
There's the credits.
There's the credits and the 10 people that made it.
Yeah. Wait, 10 people?
And up to
That's quite incredible, honestly.
Yeah, 10 people that made it in the Nokia Corporation.
Oh, by the way, here's a little like tip for you for this game in specific because of the sliding nature of it. If you like end up like slowly sliding off a hill and you're gonna land somewhere out of bounds, just reverse to get to that out of bounds area quicker. It will save you time. Anyways, I am about to finish UK stage 2.
Oh, hey, well, there's like a load of people streaming CMR 2005. Lol.
Okay, then, so
like it's like the game became popular for some reason.
Okay, and time 1:29:20. Oh no, it's so bad.
GG.
I unlocked MG 6R for a Mini Cooper. Nice. Championship complete.
oh,
You go, girl.
keep in mind, I'm not really that forward into speedrunning the games. I'm just here because it's generally the biggest conglomerate of people who remember the game. Who also double up with being really good at it.
Also, I think that one roll will be good enough.
Wait, where's the? What's wrong with the cutscene after I won the
camera just doesn't
championship?
move. Oh, and by the way, if live split isn't working, is there like a button to stop it? Like on the website?
You can usually add hotkeys.
It's because as my like live split was out of date, I wasn't able to link it up. So is there like a button on the website which stops your timer?
Yeah,
Alright,
on
good.
race time GG.
Click done.
Save, splits, exit.
Alright then, I'm
fuck
halfway
off.
through UK stage 3. Huh, so this
Okay,
is
I
what it
take
was like
that
to be
back.
15 minutes ago.
So this is even better now for me because the demo contains the friggin' Brexit 22B,
Yeah.
not the Focus. Well, obviously the Focus ain't in it, but still.
Oh.
I always wonder what sort of a car they'd have as a demo car.
Oh.
That's pretty slick. I'm impressed. Makes a change too. Oh god, this whole game feels weird. It's like, yeah, CMR2 but the 2005 cars.
Honestly, my UK is a little sluggish, but that's just generally because I want to get the run done. Oh.
That stopped as well. So. Oh, look, multiplayer.
Yeah, the multiplayer. That
Bluetooth to start the game.
yeah, the emulator doesn't support multiplayer right now. So the best we can do is speedrun races like we did before. Though you wanna hear something cool? You know how you know?
Oh, bad ending.
Bad ending. You know. I'll tell you anyways because I've said like a lot of things beforehand. You know how most Colin Mcrae rally games have the ghost car, which represent and like the times you got from previous runs. Well, because the N-Gage isn't really good at handling transparency, what do you think they did instead? They replaced it. They changed it from a ghost car to a wireframe car.
Oh.
Cool, thanks.
Cool.
Like honestly, it looks pretty cool. Right then, I'm about to get onto the final stage. I'm on like the last split of UK stage 3. And now I've got to remember, do not take that left turn. Otherwise,
Take the
things
left
are gonna...
turn. Take
Time
it.
is on
take it.
finish line, right?
Yes, on finish line of stage 4.
Go, let's go.
Actually, I need to check one thing. If the one of the skips works normally.
That was a lot faster.
GG.
Okay then,
GG.
remember me,
Let's
do
go.
not take the left path. I'm just
Take
I'm just
the
replaying it in my
left
head like a Moody Blues
path.
replay over and over and over again.
Man, that left part, it sure is lonely. I wish somebody could, like, go there.
Yeah, so
What's
if
a lonely?
If I go...
Oh no,
if
no.
I'm
Oh,
going
I
all the way
almost
down-
turned left!
Actually, yeah.
Like, I tell
if
myself
drove
multiple
the
times and I
camera-
nearly actually do it. I'm such a dumbass.
Gold
Not
trophy.
stupid, But if I didn't screw up as much, I think that would have been a 120, like a late 120. Which would be impressive.
Let's see if I can do the cool
Although
power
I
slide
am
again.
intrigued. I'm very intrigued to see.
Oh,
What,
my cutscene is working. Let's go.
Oh no.
Oh, mine didn't work. What do you mean?
That's the first time I've had to use the reverse key. The my
Let's
cutscene
go.
always works
Yo,
every
it's
single
so
time.
nice. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, spin it over. Oh, that was genuinely really stylish. Like when I unlist the live stream, that is gonna look really cool when I like point that out.
Okay, so
Oh,
Chotter's done, Zola's done, I'm done.
I'm
Hamm's on his way.
I'm on the
Where's-
last stage. I'm
where's
I'm
DQ?
halfway through that.
GG's.
Third stage. How?
But I mean, I generally didn't expect myself to get a high placing position. But in my philosophy, as long as I'm not last, then it's totally fine.
Well, us five will be the first five on the leaderboard. So-
Yeah.
Yay!
We're the founding fathers. Oh, I say that as. What the fuck? Okay, I need to focus on getting back some lost time. What?
Yeah. I agree.
Wait, is that the wrong way? No, that's the right way. What? Like, I am genuinely confused. I will explain to you what happened when I finished the run, but what the hell was that?
Oh, see, you're
Like, that's a
streaking on my
completely useless glitch, but it's a glitch nonetheless. Alright then, just 2 more splits and then the run's over. I'm hoping I get a sub 140, honestly. Or sub 130. Maybe a sub 130.
Sub 137.59.
Oh. Alright then, I'm onto the last split.
Can you make like save states on this?
Oh. I'm going the swag route. I'm going the swag route.
I don't think so.
Hell yeah! Did it in style. And time. That's time.
You can
Click
only...
the. Oh, you clicked. Nice.
Let's go.
What?
You can
135.57. So now, yep, the live stream's unlisted, but thankfully it wasn't laggy.
Hey.
You know what? I think I'll probably keep the live stream as unlisted, but post the live
Do you
stream
have
link
Viper
into the
muted
general.
or something? You're talking over each other. What the fuck?
Anyways, I'll post the live stream's link into the general while still keeping it like unlisted, so that it appears like a surprise upload and
I'll let it
or
post.
whatever. But yeah.
Hamm's going mental.
Go. I need to tell you something, and it's going to be in
Anyway.
Polish.
Anyway,
Zrobiliśmy kurwa wyścig w rocznicę Smoleńska. Let's go.
No, you go fish. Alright then, let's see if the cutscene breaks the me. Do I have the golden touch? Oh.
How do I save it?
I think it saves on its own, Chotu.
Hey! It works. Alright, slides into there.
Zajebiście.
Yoi did it. Yoi did no come last. Good job.
What is N-Gage Arena?
That's generally good. You have won the gold trophy. Lovely. Well, to be fair, in reality, I've won a trophy.
Anyway,
What age role?
So yeah, that happened. If you're really curious as to what N-Gage Arena is, it's pretty much like this game's version of like an online mode. Like it's not even LAN play, but because this emulator can't even spell the word online, it doesn't really work.
what I was going to say before was the fact that you can, in terms of save states, Chotu, is that you can obviously save championship, but I don't think there's anything in terms of save state. So I think we should be alright. Well, should be alright. It should be a case of just saving during championship. That's it.
And also, you know how we were like discussing about how terrible stream overlays beforehand?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. If you look at mine, if you couldn't tell, mine is meant to be intentionally terrible.
Mine's good.
Wait, what am I talking about? It's the best fucking live stream thing anyone has ever seen in the history of ever. I don't know what I'm going on about.
It won't be worse than Ferrets.
But anyways, that happened. My viewers are gonna see it as a big long upload, and that was pretty fun. But before we go, why doesn't everyone say like what they thought was a highlight for their run? You know,
I mean, probably getting crap weather on the UK actually, because I've not had wet weather yet in this game. So yeah, first time for everything.
Yeah.
The fact that every cut works. Bar maybe.
It doesn't. Not every single one.
No, sorry, no. Okay, I take that back. Okay, most cuts work. There you go. It's better. Yeah, the fact that most cuts work, and the fact that there's less stuff rendered to make cuts easier as well. For example, like I said, the UK roundabout in Australia Stage 1, like half the trees have gone, so you can just cut through bits of the stage. So I think there's potential for new cuts, but not massive time saves, like maybe half a second or so. But there's still a new time save.
Yeah, and I think for me the highlight was the 20 bajillion amount of times the physics should have made me crash, but then just didn't. Like my god, I genuinely lost count in the middle of it, and also DD's finally finished.
Yeah. And cutscene work.
Anyway, so if I'm
sub 140.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Nice.
Just barely
Good
sub
race,
140, but
good
we all
race.
got sub 140. Let's go.
First
Let's
calling
go.
game completed.
Hey.
But anyways, there was one crash in this which is just too golden for me to not show. I think it was in Greece. Stage 1. I think it was. Like where is it?
Next time on Sim R2005 N-Gage, we do the intermediate and the expert championship.
Right.
Let's fucking go.
That'd honestly be kind of interesting.
Isn't just hang on, Ham? Answer me this: is intermediate 6 stages a rally or is it 8?
It's 6 stages. Expert is 8.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'd say intermediate's going to be fun then, because it's not. All right. Yeah. Okay. This.
Yeah, and also it has the dreaded England Stage 6. Because trust me, that does not work well on this. Anyways, if you guys look at my stream real quick, I think for me, outside of all of those, I think probably my favorite moment was just how over just I don't know how else to say it, but how extravagant this crash was.
Also, MP3 style music for the phone. We'll have any other
just really contextualize this. I'm not even touching it, and then what happens is my car does a flip and then lands almost completely straight to go into the finish line. And because it was so close, it was barely inconsequential at the time.
Nice. Well, interesting first attempt at, well, from all of us, I'd say. That was pretty interesting.
And honestly,
I mean, for us, it was another CMR2 race, but at least in that, well, yeah, for us it was just another CMR2 race, but at the same time, it's like it was, but with slightly different circumstances, I guess.
And I guess if anything, this also proves how much, as I said before, how much out of bounds assists to actual runs.
So can we go to runners only for 1 second?
Okay.
It's important.
Let's see.
They're gonna talk about peace.
I'm actually intrigued. Yeah. Yo! I mean, right, I'm gonna have to see about getting hold of some of the N-Gage library. I've immediately spotted 3 games that I want to play.
I mean, the N-Gage library is so small, I can tell you if they're good or not.
Asphalt Urban GT, because the DS version was good.
That one's okay.
I think that'd be good on N-Gage, I guess.
that
I don't know about
one's
Urban
okay.
GT2 though.
Mhm.
Because meh. Sim 2005, we played that. MotoGP is interesting.
That one I don't really know much about. I think in terms of racing games, if you're looking for the N-Gage, here's the one bit of advice I have: avoid Sega Rally. They fucked it up on N-Gage.
I want to play that now.
Just look at gameplay and laugh at how terrible it is.
Wait.
To go,
N-Gage.
so bye. Have a nice
Yeah,
day.
no worries. Thanks very much for coming by. I appreciate it.
All right then. Yeah, that was definitely an interesting stream where I evaded death. Death slapped at me twice. I am now a part of the Viper Racing universe. You are now a part of my universe, and I need something to drink.
I'll be honest. I've seen worse racing games than this, but I can see why it's terrible.
Yeah, it's
It reminds
generally
me of the GBA port.
Yeah, it's generally the bottom of the barrel for the N-Gage.
Yeah. What the hell?
So yeah, that's gonna be me ending the stream on my typical, well, not really stream, on my typical, well, I can't think of something, so I'm just gonna have to end it on an awkward line. So Beans.